rollers are not a subgenre. We all know this. But Let It Rollers are a people, a global movement of drum and bass lovers, and this airfield in the middle of the Czech Republic is their church. Once again, we've all gathered here to celebrate the love of drum and bass. We're going to meet some Let It Rollers. I'm a Let It Roller. Are you a Let It Roller? Let's check it out. We got Kanine in the house. How's it going, man? You've just played on the Temple stage. Was that good?
It was literally crazy. Let It Roll smashes it every single time.
Awesome, man. I mean, you were on the Portal, which was a lot smaller last time. Now you're on the Temple. That's got to be a good feeling when you go from a stage like that to a stage like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think the last year for me has just been crazy, and this has kind of topped off the summer for me. Like it's literally been mad, and that set was like it was up there definitely.
I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little water feature on the stage. You were playing by a waterfall by your side. Did you see that?
Honestly, 10 out of 10, Let It Roll if you're watching this, 10 out of 10 for that design, because that is mental. Like.
10 out of 10 for the waterfall alone. We got Flava D, and this is really special because this was your first ever Let It Roll. How was that?
It was sick, it was sick. I'm surprised at how big the festival is. Like, when we were driving up the main stage and the production's just like insane.
Awesome, yeah. I mean, this is a brand new stage as well. And it's like the decoration in there and stuff. They've really gone to town on it, but it's just an impressive setup, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like very like Zenny, or the Garzani type. Yeah, it was sick.
Usually it's about robots. I've never heard Let It Roll called Zen before. That's brilliant. Are there any differences between kind of drum and bass specific festivals and the more eclectic ones that you've been playing for years?
One thing I noticed, like the age groups that you get in D&B, and it's like, it's not just a young crowd. I think they're more open-minded. You have to like rewire your brain a bit, going from say like bassline to D&B. Yeah, I feel like more free as a DJ to just kind of have a completely different build-up in my sets than I would say in my other genres.
Can we see you at Let It Roll next year, hopefully?
Oh my God, get me here. I'm here, I'm ready.
I saw you, the first time I ever saw you DJ was in the Portal last year, actually, where the Portal was slightly smaller, but it just seems to get bigger every year, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. It's dope. Love it. Best drum bass festival for me, hands down.
Brilliant. So you've just been given, as we came out after your set, somebody just gave you a delightfully old school thing. He was given a dub plate, just randomly, a dub plate. This is brilliant.
Actual acetate dub plate, freshly cut. Look at that.
How often does that happen?
I can honestly say it's the first time it's ever happened.
Here with Akov, we're backstage at Let It Roll. It's your third Let It Roll and quite possibly your best. Tell us how that set went.
Definitely my best one, yeah, that was amazing, yeah.
They love it here, don't they?
But yeah, as long as you can dance to it and go pretty crazy, they love it out here.
And a couple of robots don't go amiss. Do you have a favourite robot? Everyone's got a favourite robot.
You know, in those porn videos, they're like auto dildo things, that's got to be that's doing something good for humanity right there.
There was a robot invasion right now or in the near future. How would you look after your nearest and dearest and yourself?
Disguise myself as a robot dildo.
So I think you've got a message for all of the fans of drum and bass out there. Give them that message. Show them what you got.
Death to the West and make drum and bass big. Make drum and bass great again.
Awesome.
I just want to clarify, I'm not in charge of making drum and bass great again. I just think it's a good idea.
It's a collective effort. We all have to make drum and bass great again. It already is great. Yay, drum and bass.
Yeah!
It's current value. My words. You've just taken some of the skin off my face with that set. That was incredible. CVAV Mark II. So tell me how that compared to the original one, because I haven't seen the original one.
Oh, there's so much more interactive stuff going on. So whatever was playing, I could have even built in backspins and they would have reflected in the videos.
So we've heard a lot of exclusive stuff of the 2 albums that you've got coming out. And I think that's a feat in itself, really. But I don't think many people can join the dots quite as well as what we've just experienced there and what we'll experience on the album.
This is this concept of Pur and Xenex, showing the rather I'd say, scientific side of current value, and then the playful side, the fuck off side, the humorous side, you know, the English side maybe. I don't want to say too much because I'm not English, but I believe that I somehow get this English humor in drum and bass, and
Definitely.
I love it.
With Mefjus and Maksim. Brilliant. So the last time I saw you play was Let It Roll last year on the main stage. You absolutely killed it. You're about to go on in a minute. I reckon you've got something special up your sleeve.
Yes, sir. Like last year, we prepared some hip-hop stuff tonight as well, and we got like cheeky little new bits in there, and we also give away tons of merch tonight. So if you're seeing this, you probably got your t-shirt already, so big up.
Awesome. You're just going to throw stuff out. Is this your role then? Officially, that's your role. You're the merch thrower.
You know, I've taken on quite a few roles as MC, dancer, general tour manager, but this is my favourite role of all. Definitely giving out the merch, giving something back to the people.
When was the last time you played a Let It Roll?
I think it was 2 years ago. I closed the main stage on the final night. Like that, definitely one of the most memorable sets of my life, but also big responsibility. I always feel like playing Let It Roll, there's a lot of weight on you to really do a good job.
So I'm going to play a little bit of a game of Get Stuff, but first just tell us about Get Stuff, because you made the video yourself. It's hilarious. This actual songwriting is really clever. I love it. What caused it? What triggered it? Has this been bubbling in you for a while?
I'm not an angry, grumpy old bastard, but Get Stuff was sort of, I had an idea to do something punky and kind of like just bringing up all those things that we all kind of don't like and everyone does, and you want to be like, what's and you know, shaking your old man shakes fist at clouds, like.
Put tall people who stand directly in front of you when you're watching your favourite band at a gig.
I would say no, because they can't help being tall, and they're allowed. I would say no. They should. You may feel they should get stuffed, but
That's a smaller man. People who are using the toilet for other reasons when you really need to use the toilet.
definitely get stuffed.
Get stuffed.
Well, unless it's shagging, but even then it's still a bit selfish, and you know, do it in the bushes or something.
How about people who hate on D&B steppers?
They can get stuffed, yeah. I think everyone should be allowed to do whatever they want. Like DNB Steppers is a good example of just getting out there, doing your dancing the way you like, and as long as they aren't DNB stepping and like kicking you in the face or something, then that's fine.
If there's one thing that sets Let It Roll apart from any other festival, it's the D&B Steppers. UK people don't like it, everybody else on the continent seems to love it. I quite like watching it, I want to learn some of it. So that's why I'm here with the number 4 D&B Stepper in the Czech Republic, Liv. She's representing Team Zombie Cats. How are you doing?
Good, perfect. I was stepped maybe 2 hours ago, and I was come to the final, so I'm happy about it and enjoy it.
And I'm going to show that UK people can D&B step as well, even people with no rhythm like myself. Right, let's do this. It's a lot harder than it looks, and it looks really cool when it's done properly. Thank you very much, Liv. Team Zombie Cats forever. Good luck tomorrow. Just played a bus party, and I understand that it went quite well.
It was ridiculous. Like I just said to you, it made me fall in love with drum and bass kind of all over again within a 5-minute period. The vibes were like 97, 98 vibes. It was crazy.
Go on, that's what Let It Roll is all about. It's just about letting off, really, and that's so. And how many times have you played here now?
I can't tell you, like, since kind of its inception, since like early days when it wasn't this big. A long time. So shout to Christoph and Suki.
Now, if robots were to declare war on our general area, could be the UK, could be Europe, how are you going to look after yourself? How are you going to protect your nearest and dearest?
I've always said that if there was an apocalypse or some kind of nuclear Armageddon, I'd be the first to go. I could make a tune, but that's not going to help us in the apocalypse, right? So
if you make it at the right frequency that it sings to the robot and creates some type of like unity or harmony, then you could actually be the hero of the day here.
That's true. And if any robots are out there watching, I make a good cup of tea. So holler at your boy.
Who's your favourite robot?
Original RoboCop.
Original RoboCop, with or without the mask, like when he's kind of more slightly human, or with the mask on when he's just been kitted up?
Without, in the warehouse where he's kind of fucking around and repairing himself. Boom.
If it comes to me, being from Austria, I have to say Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Awesome. I don't think anybody said Terminator. I've been asking a lot of people for their favourite robots. He's the number one.
Well, he founded Schnitzelpower in the first place, so there you go, you know, and he's the Don, he's the fucking, you know, he's the one.
If there was anyone in the festival who you could go, I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle, who would it be?
If you think it further, I think I would say I would go up to Martijn, who's playing tomorrow, and say, I need your studio, your crew, and maybe some other dudes of your crew, and that's that.
From the intensity of the mothership to the detail of the temple and the beauty of Eve's garden, this has been the best chapter yet. We came, we saw, we rolled. See you next year.